Welcome to the Level 2 Gym Instructor practical walkthrough. So we're going to start with the formative observation. This is going to be the first part in the practical assessment. Just take a little bit of time to familiarize yourself with the criteria on the left-hand side. And you'll notice it's in a format called NAMSET, which is essentially name the exercise, list the area of the body and the muscles used for that exercise, give a silent demonstration, an explanation, which is going to involve 3 coaching points for that particular exercise, and then your teaching techniques. And for your formative assessment recording, you are going to focus on 4 videos. You're going to do CV2, which links to the main cardiovascular component in your program card, whether that be treadmill, whether it be the cross trainer, etc. Whatever you have as your main cardiovascular component is what you're going to record for CV2. And that should be a long enough duration, such as 20 to 30 minutes, to show the aerobic curve taking place. Now, in the actual video, you don't need to do the whole 20 to 30 minutes, but you do need to show a sufficient amount of time to see some of that cardiovascular responses taking place. For example, 5 to 10 minutes. Your free weight 2 is going to relate to your bench press, and that should include a spotting position. So you in the spotting position, lifting the bar on and off with your client. Now, you don't have to follow the client down with the bar. You can let them go through the movement. But to meet the criteria for the bench press, you want to show that spotting position there. Then you've got resistance machine 1 and body weight exercise 1. So whatever you have in your program, make sure that those align up. Once you've sent those 4 videos across and they've been marked and essentially there's no development points to go through, you are ready for the summative assessment. And what that has is an introduction to the gym induction itself, going through things like health and safety, where the fire exits are, making sure nothing has changed in the client's circumstances and that they are still healthy to exercise, and explain the aims and objectives of the session as part of the gym induction, which is showing the client how to use a variety of different pieces of equipment and exercises safely. NAMSET still applies, but again, familiarize yourself with the criteria on the left-hand side and what you're going to be marked against. And then as we scroll down, you'll see a little bit more of some of the exercises that you're going to be delivering. So intro to the session, as we just mentioned, and then you have your warm-up stretches. These should be dynamic, so different dynamic stretches, and should include an upper body and lower body stretch. You've then got your deadlifts and then your resistance machine 2 and body weight exercise 2. So whatever you've got in your plan under those sections is what you're going to deliver. And then you'll go into your cool down stretches and the ending and close of the session. And within that end, you should give the client some feedback on what they've done well, what they can work on, and go through any questions that they may have. Just remember, keep that NAMSET in mind, that when you are delivering those exercises, you are following that acronym. For example, if you were delivering a lat raise, you may start off by saying, today we're going to be delivering the lat raise. It is a free weight exercise. It's going to target the upper body, particularly the deltoids, which is your shoulder muscles. Just have a look in while I give you a demonstration. Then you'd go through your silent demonstration. 3 coaching points that I want you to adhere to on this exercise is keep a nice straight back, slight bend in the elbows, and bring the arms up in line with the shoulders as you're going through those repetitions. As the client does the exercise, that is your chance to show your greater understanding and give any teaching techniques that you feel that they need to imply. And if they're particularly good, if their form is spot on, just go through some positive praise on what they're doing well to reinforce that for the client. If you do have any questions on the assessment or any follow-ups from that, please feel free to let me know.